minutes into the fourth now. Here's Gobert. Takes the assist and lays it in. Matchup we have tonight, Clark. Both of these teams, powerhouses in the league.
BA, it doesn't get any better than this when you're talking about two of the top teams in the league squaring off. That's prime time must-see TV.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three. The baseline, Jay. That one a little long. Morris outside. From deep, Jokic. Oh, they get a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. Here's Conley. Barton pulls it in.
Well, you look at Barton's game, and you appreciate how all-around it is. He can stretch the floor. He rebounds both ends of the floor, makes plays for others. He's an X-factor kind of guy for this team.
Mitchell against Porter. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. First quarter of play, a minute in. Back to Mitchell. Up and over Porter. That shot is off. Now Denver takes it the other way. Boy, another thing you like about Barton, Clark, he seems to play with a chip on his shoulder.
Well, it's something, B.A. I mean, when you've got a hunger that's born of wanting to prove yourself, that makes a difference at the highest level. He's succeeded through hard work and persistence, and that's how he plays, and that's how he continues to contribute the way he does.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it, but you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
The Jazz making a switch here. Ingles is checked in. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Barton against Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Morris. Back to Gobert. Barton with a steal. Here's Jokic. Morris outside. Jokic with a screen on Conley. Morris passes to Jokic. And here's Porter outside. Knocks down the triple.
Boy, the fifth time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Mitchell against Barton. And Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Denver has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Screen by Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Over Gobert. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Here's Conley. He got a piece of it.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Conley. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up. Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
At the line for Denver.
That free throw good for Morris. Both teams will make substitutions. So he gets them both. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Mitchell. Here's Whiteside. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And Nikola Jokic, the 2021 league MVP, he said it was a long road that brought him to the top.
It has to work, you know, every day, twice a day. Just go out there on the court and do whatever you need to do to get better, you know, and that's what I did.
Grant, that love for the game makes those long hours fly by.
Boy, are you telling the truth, B.A. I mean, his love and passion for the game of basketball is something you see every time he takes the court.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at him.
They've got Facu Campazzo, Green out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Jeff Green, and it's Rivers in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, you know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy from letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. That shot is good by Campazzo. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that.
Oh, my! Throw it down!
Donovan Mitchell.
And the defense, they have to honor Mitchell as a scorer. And when they do, it just opens up the passing lanes.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Right wing. Jokic in the post. Defended by Gobert. Jokic gets the bucket. Jokic has gotten his first basket of the night. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Mitchell into the lane. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Pass to Jokic. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Exactly. 2 top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff season.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Barton, he's checked in for Campazzo. Here's Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Conley's got his second basket.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Rivers. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Jokic. And the baseline jumper goes down. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not an ideal start for them. The shots weren't dropping, but they're definitely surging now and could open this lead up even more.
Gobert, no good.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Pass to Jokic. Over Gobert. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Outside Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. 8 points in his last time out. It'll count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 4. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Coach Quinn Snyder with us now, and Coach, a bit of a lull for this team scoring the ball. Why?
And it had nothing to do with anything other than us being aggressive. We're like walking the ball up the court. Whoever's got it, we've got to attack.
At least effort is something you can control. Thank you, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Hello, folks. A lot to catch up on around the league. Let's take a look at games that have already gone final. And off topic a bit, we're seeing a lot of higher scoring games recently. Your take, guys, on why?
Well, players are outstanding offensively, but defensively, Ernie, they're just out there standing.
I
got
see
him.
that.
But you're right. There's a lot of soft defense, Kenny.
And taking a look now at the Denver Nuggets, it's been a neck-and-neck game for them.
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performance. We'll see a couple individual standouts, but what really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing together.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's O'Neal in at small forward. And here's Jokic, pass to Morris, 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Barton against Mitchell. Bogdanovic with a screen on Barton. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic.
And you know, Bojan Bogdanovic, not an elite athlete by NBA standards, but he's a live weapon because he can really shoot the ball and put it on the floor.
And he makes a first for the Nuggets. Green's checked in for Jokic. Green comes in for Gordon, and Campazzo subbed in for Barton. Whiteside, he's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Donovan Mitchell.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And Whiteside with a block.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
With the step back. Conley passes to Whiteside. That ties the game. Whiteside's got his first points of the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Green. It's not going to go for him, and Utah will come the other way.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Conley passes to Clarkson. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Nuggets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Porter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Porter's got 8 points.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside. They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Outside, Green knocks it down from distance. Green's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Conley. There's a screen by Whiteside. Conley goes in. No good that time. Green with the defensive effort. Denver in the lead. On the take. Porter the pass to Morris. Here's Campazzo. Outside for Green. And another three for Denver.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
Picked by Bogdanovich. He got it off in time. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Denver, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. Back to the game after this break. And let's listen to head coach Michael Malone review the game plan with his guys.
Stops and run. Stops and run. Sense of urgency, man. Come on. We got to get this win.
Oh, trying to stoke the fire under his team. Michael Malone asking his guys to seize the moment.
And this is a time when the leaders on the court need to step up and take control. Make things happen out there.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Morris in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Morris outside. Good work defensively by Pascal. Utah trailing here. Here's Mitchell, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
Barton against Clarkson. Barton's shot off the mark.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Mitchell.
Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful. The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Denver has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. Rivers is checked in for the Nuggets. Mitchell against Morris. Gordon outside. Here's Jokic. And another miss by Denver.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 2-point ball game.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Morris sets a screen. Here's Jokic. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Morris against Mitchell. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Gobert. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Jazz lead by 4.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Craziest fans are gonna get a t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
For the Jazz, Bogdanovich has checked in for Pascal. O'Neal comes in for Ingles. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Clarkson. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey there, guys. Mike Malone was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told them victory was within their grasp, saying, quote, "You've got all the tools you need to win. Now it's about closing. Guys, we'll see if they're up for the task."
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Morris. Here's Jokic. Money. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
From deep, Conley. And it's Denver with a rebound. This is what it's come down to.
Yes, indeed. A monster possession.
Here's Morris. Count it! A huge shot to tie it up. Here's Conley. Picked by Bogdanovich. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Cash!
Excellent fundamentals by Bogdanovich. I mean, he really excels at keeping his balance even when the defense tries to get physical with him.
What section is the loudest? I said, what section is the loudest? Okay, who was the teacher? Make some noise! Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The three is up. Rivers' shot is off. On offense, here's Utah. 2-point game, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Pass to Rivers. And another miss by Denver. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's his first personal.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
So we see the Jazz get the win here.
The end of the game.
This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks so much, guys. Jordan, congratulations. What was the game plan that allowed this team to get the win?
We just tried to keep it on the defensive end. We knew we were going to make shots in the second half and just kept playing. You know, kept getting stops. We started getting stuff in transition and made the game easy for us.
You got it. Thanks, Jordan.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And as we leave, we give you our New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.